Welcome to Toffee Blue View, your source for all things Everton. I am Gerry. With me is Max and Edward. So, gentlemen, we thought we'd weigh in with some opinions now about the transfer window. It closes on Wednesday, and we need basically let's talk about what might actually happen. Let's predict what might actually happen. All right, predicted ends. Who do you think we're actually going to add?
I don't think anyone, to be honest.
So, I mean, it's not a bad prediction. That's what I was thinking about predicting.
I was just going to say, I don't want to seem like a pessimist, but, you know, as you say, and as we've discussed at length, the January window always has its flaws, and particularly from the most recent press conference from Sam Allardyce, he doesn't exactly fill you that hope that there's going to be many incomings.
No, he doesn't.
Yeah.
So, Edward thinks nothing. Max, any possibilities?
I'm not sure. As we've said, the only thing that I could see really is there's been this long-standing Nzonzi rumour that just doesn't seem to drop off in its intensity either.
Mm-hmm.
Really, it just seems to be like a link that's there. And I mean, we've got Brozovic as well, who's the other name that's kind of come forward. I feel like if Schneiderlin does go, which is being reported, then one of those two are going to come in. I feel, and I feel I think that'll be us for the deadline day. I don't think we've got any left backs lined up to bring in. So
yeah, honestly, the name that I wrote down is Nzonzi. That's the one that I wrote down. I can make a convincing argument as to why he won't come. All right? The main one is the fact that he's actually playing games right now and playing a lot of them for Sevilla.
Yeah, exactly.
If he's supposedly so upset and so angry, and if the manager considers him enough to put him in the plans, yeah, I mean, he could be staying. It's a very real possibility. It's not as certain as it seemed at the beginning of the window when he had that other coach who he wasn't getting along with. What's up?
Just got an alert on my phone. BBC, Schneiderlin deal breaks down.
Damn it!
West Ham want a loan, Everton want a £20 million sale.
Yep.
There we go.
It's exactly what we were thinking. Yeah.
There we go.
We literally said that in the video, that it's very possible that that's what's going to happen.
Yeah, that was the BBC as well. So
okay.
There's nothing that says that couldn't be rekindled and figured out, but
yeah, there's still time. There's still time.
Yeah,
we can pray.
But yeah, I've got Nzonzi down. I think the sources for Nzonzi are better than the sources for Brozovic. I seen like one Italian publication mention it. And it's not really the reliable ones, which, to be honest, reliable. I've seen them report Brozovic like all summer long, that we were supposedly tied with him, and everybody was thinking, oh, Walsh went to Italy, so that's the one that we're gonna buy, and that there were rumors that we made a bid then and it wasn't accepted. There's rumors that we've already made a bid. Who knows? I think the Nzonzi one is the more legit one.
Yeah.
Either one coming in would be nice because I think both of them would play more forward. And I could see us maybe bringing in a center back. I don't know why. I just feel like we've been looking. It wouldn't surprise me if we bring in the center back from Lille at Sumo.
Yeah, I was going to say something like that. He seemed likable.
The fact that we went to go watch him and he was hurt, but the fact that we were interested enough for Walsh to go watch him, to me says we have some interest, and there has been enough interest from the other side for them to make the trip. I don't think that I've been consistently disappointed in January windows from Everton every year.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
It's just paying over the odds, isn't it? And it really doesn't surprise me. I feel you get quite the notion for managers that they don't like the January window themselves.
Yeah.
It disrupts plans and it's not ideal.
Like,
You'd rather-
I get why it's there. It makes sense.
Yeah.
You have bad injuries to your squad. You want to be able to, fix that. Things that are outside of your hands. It happens.
Yeah.
Part of me likes the fact is there, but it is. You're right. It does. It's a big it's a huge distraction for the middle of a season. And if you want to screw somebody over, you put out some stories that your club's interested in them or whatever, and all of a sudden they're looking over their shoulder, and so
Yeah.
it happens. So guys, who would you actually want gone?
Morgan Schneiderlin, Ramirez on loan, Martina, and Besic. Really, that's it.
Okay,
Me.
Max.
This isn't me slating the playing ability. I just feel like the club need to change the direction. So I think Jags has always got a place at the club, but I just feel like just to give it. And Williams was my other shout as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To leave.
As far as leaving and being sold, I would love for Martina. I wrote down Jags. I was hesitant about Ashley Williams just because I feel like, I don't know why, but I feel like he's got a little bit more time left in his legs than Jags does. So I would hold on to him. I feel like you got to keep one of those for locker room presence. I think we need to get rid of one of our keepers. Robles is almost out of contract, so he's not going to sign a new one. He wants to go be a starter somewhere. So that's the one I would say, but I like him. I think he's better than Steck. So either Robles or Steck.
Yeah.
Sandro, Clausen, Besic, and Schneiderlin. I would be fine with those first three going on loan. Schneiderlin, we sell him just because I don't know about his attitude. I don't know about that. The other three are so young, we can do loan. Your dream signings, Edward.
My dream signing of every player, Kane. Harry Kane. I would just love for him to come to the club, but it's never going to happen. That's why it's a dream.
Yeah, I mean, these are dreams. That's the thing. If we make these, this is just analyzing what we feel like our weaknesses are and putting in a signing. So if you want to say Ronaldo, Cristiano Ronaldo, Messi, and Kane, you can say that.
No.
You know?
I took a bit more of a realistic, practical approach.
Max did? No way.
No,
realistic,
right.
Max?
Right. But still, even in that sense, I still really couldn't see us bringing any three of them in, really. I feel like, we need a left back in the long term because Baines hasn't got much longer left in his legs. The three names that I've put down, Kieran Tierney from Celtic, Ryan Sessegnon from Fulham, and Joe Bryan from Bristol City.
Oh, you're so boring.
No, but those are good. The first two are pretty unrealistic, but they're great.
They're good. They're good.
They're all. I mean, I know a lot of people say Sessegnon isn't a left back, but with the opportunity there to work with Leighton Baines, to learn off Leighton Baines, who in his heyday was one of the best English left backs at the time. So it's unrealistic, but we need that fix at left back long term.
Anybody else, or is that
Nope.
you addressed left back?
To be honest, that was just my focus going into it and looking at it. Left back, I feel like we could do a centre back cover, and we'll see how Funes Mori gets on when he comes back and is at full fitness.
All right. So my dream signings, my left back is Rodriguez from AC Milan, the guy who played for Wolfsburg for a while. I don't think that's a ridiculous shout. I don't think he's the best in the world, but I think he's good.
It's probably more realistic than Tierney, Sessegnon, O'Brien. AC Milan are having the greatest of season.
My next two are ridiculous, so I'm just going to say them. All right? Nemanja Matic from Man United. That ain't happening, but I think he fills a position we don't have. A big guy who can also distribute. And so, and David Silva, just because I don't think we have anybody with that kind of vision. They're ridiculous. We know. All right? But, But those are the signings that I would think, like, they address areas we need work on.
Yeah, definitely.
So, so guys, I guess that wraps it up. Edward has a date with, like, 11 ladies.
Yes. Okay.
So we need to hurry because he's got to roll. If you're digging the videos, please subscribe to us. Nearing 500. That's awesome. Check out Edward's YouTube channel, Jam E James. Details are below. Check out Max's stuff on the Toffee Blues website. And yeah, and if you see me in North Carolina, make sure you say hey and give me a high five. All right, that's all. That's all we got. I guess that's it. Here's hoping the game goes well and the window is not
Fingers
boring.
crossed.
All right. All right. So thanks so much. And yeah, bye.
Thanks for watching. Adios.